Okay, I'm going to try one more today, and one last technique. I'll show you what I'll do in a minute with the gating. So I've just got a little bit of aluminium in there, switched her on, just let that percolate for a while, and now let's get this inside the mould. So this has got the piece of copper inside it, it's got a copper cube inside it. This will be the foam that's going to be sacrificed to aluminium, hopefully. I keep failing at this. So that's been stuffed with that Petrobond sand so that I know the metal won't form inside the cube, and that's pretty reliable. That won't just give up on me. And we're going to use green sand today, and this today is, yesterday it was okay, today it's a little bit dry, so I'm going to have to add a bit more water to it. So we use one of these so that you don't overdo it, and so that it's evenly spread, and then we just give it a good mix around. If you've seen any of my previous videos doing this, you'll know that what you do is you mix and mix and mix. When you've got this, when it is first dry, you mix it, keep getting the corners out, all the edges. You mix it, mix it, mix it. You mix it for ages, ages and ages and ages. And then, when you think you're done, start again and mix it some more. And keep on mixing and mixing and mixing. And you eventually end up with this, which should hold form. That's the stuff I want. Right, let's get packing. And for this one, I'm not going to put the form in the bottom. So this is the bottom, and I'm just going to put a basic base in there. I've also made this, I've made the mould a little bit smaller, so it's a lot easier to manage because I'm only doing that one little attempt today. I'm not doing anything else. We pack it in, because once this stuff's packed in, it just stays there. It's brilliant, and you see the way it makes the form. So it takes form and keeps it, because it's at that right moisture temperature, a right moisture content level. Right, I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, that's that side done. Let me just get rid of this. I want to just quickly flip it over. Let's put it on a different piece. Right. Now what we do, put the top half on. Not very good, I ain't got you a very good angle here. Actually, you can't really see much what's going on, can you? But that's on there now. And then what we do, you can use cornstarch. I use this baby powder because it was useful at the time. Nobody uses this stuff anymore, and the mother-in-law was throwing it out. I said, I'll have it. Baby powder. That will stop the parts sticking, the two halves sticking together, so that you can actually part it, so you can put your gating system and stuff in. So now I'm going to let's place that one there. Actually, let's put it that way around. So let's show you this. So that's the start of it. I got me tapered sprue. I made one of those yesterday. I just finished making it today. We've got another little one there making. So we're ready to put the sand in, so let's do that. Right, let's try and cut a little bowl. This will be where we pour. I'm not as good as Martin at doing this. This is where you actually pour the metal into, and it has a starting point. You've got to try and make it as straight as possible. That's why he's got a little cutting tool. I have to use my spoon. I reckon that'll do. And then we'll blow all that out later in a bit. Okay, let's see if I can remove this sprue. I've not removed this sprue yet. That's the first time I've removed this one. It's not entirely straight. So let's see how she does. Come out beautiful. Alright, then what we do then is we just join these two together and make sure there's a bit of a ridge so that it has to pull before it can climb over the ridge and get in there. There we go. Right, that's cool. That's not quite there yet. That'll do, I think. We'll see what it's like when I clear it. Right, now I'm going to need to cut a vent hole. Where have I put that? Where's that gone? Now I noted that it was about here, so if I put the vent here, I'm hoping I'll just catch the edge of that design. But I want to be careful, so I go too deep, I'm going to dislodge stuff. That went in that far. That's missed it. That's okay, because what I'll do then is I'll cut. Oh, it has caught it. I have just caught the edge of it. That's fine. Okay, that's good. So now we just cut. I just want to cut a little gate here. Okay, and then we're going to do the same here. Now it's going to feed the bottom of the form, and hopefully that will rise up and it will do the job. Let's see. Look how that's glowing in there now, and that's what it does in your oven, but switches off from time to time. So that's just about starting to crumble, so it's going to be a little while yet. Still got this big form here to do. But once that starts pooling and we start surrounding this with liquid aluminium, that will melt quite quickly. So yeah, that's lovely and hot though. I've scraped the oxides and the dross off the top. I'm hoping to see some aluminium come up here, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. Let's see. I've had a lot of disappointment. Look at that glowing in there, it's beautiful. And a little ingot as well. Now smoke coming out of there is a good sign, but we'll see. Come back for the opening. Well, I've got another gorgeous little ingot out. Now let's see. This hasn't cooled yet, but it is solidified, so it will work. Let's have a look, see what I've got. Right, so it did seem promising, and that is looking promising. I don't know, don't get too excited, because I don't think it has formed all the way around at the top. Yeah, look at that, that's probably the best so far. So that is the way to do it. I just need to refine that technique. And I said I was giving up, but that is quite a good effort, to be honest, although I don't think that's going to contain the cube inside there. That's not a bad effort, so yep, that's the way to go. I'm going to just try and refine that a little bit. Have a good day, folks. Not bad, but that does wiggle out of there, because I had it out of there just now and then wiggled it back in. So back to the drawing board.